With so many great places in Florida to live, it can be really hard to narrow them down. I'm going to give you the facts of two of the larger cities in North Florida, Jacksonville and Gainesville. Both of these cities have a very different vibe. Jacksonville is actually one of the fastest growing cities in the US and is also Florida's largest city with a population of almost 1 million people. Now in comparison, Gainesville has a significantly smaller population with just over 148,000 people. Jacksonville is also going to be much larger in area and much more spread out with beaches along the East Coast. Gainesville is more centrally located in the state, and it would take about an hour and a half to drive over to the beach. Now the good thing about that distance definitely comes into play during hurricane season. The truth is, Gainesville and Jacksonville have many differences, and each city is known for different qualities. So what are they known for? Well, Gainesville is going to be the largest city in Alachua County and North Central Florida. It's also a haven of fun and adventure alongside Florida's trademark swamps and wildlife. Not only is Gainesville prominent for its freshwater springs and rich biodiversity, its streets are also full of Southern history, much of which can be learned at some of the local museums. Gainesville is also home to the University of Florida, so it's considered a college town, but really, if you live a little bit away from campus, it doesn't feel much like a college town. Now on the flip side, Jacksonville is also going to be known for many things, including being Florida's shrimp capital. So it's going to be known for its fresh, abundant shrimp, as well as having the largest urban park system in the nation. Jax is also going to be known for its museums, art galleries, and lively music festivals, and is actually considered the blue-collar working sun of Florida, with one of the most diverse industry bases in the state and a large military presence. I'll go into more detail about Jacksonville's employment and job market later in the video. So now that you have a general idea of what these two cities are known for, I'll tell you how they compare when it comes to their cost of living, housing cost, employment, education, recreation, and things to do. Then hopefully you'll be able to decide which of these cities is right for you. The good news is that the cost of housing in both of the cities is lower than the national median sales price. Of course, prices are gonna vary depending on what you're looking for, but according to bestplaces.net, after everything is factored in, it's about 3.8% more expensive to live in Jacksonville than in Gainesville. While the median housing price in Gainesville is lower than in Jacksonville by 1.2%, the biggest difference in cost of living has to do with the transportation cost, which are about 20% higher in Jacksonville. However, utilities and healthcare are going to be higher in Gainesville, while food and groceries cost about the same in both cities. For many Jacksonville residents, the largest daily expense is going to be transportation, as many people rely on their own cars to get around. So going into a little more detail about housing prices, the average home cost in Gainesville is about $301,000, while the average monthly rent in Gainesville is about $1,700. In Jacksonville, the average rent is going to be about $1,500, while the average home price now stands at $302,000. So there's not a major difference between the two cities there. So what does the job market look like in each of these cities? I'll start with Gainesville, with an economy that has been growing rapidly in recent years and is expected to continue to do so. The city's unemployment rate was 3.7%, which is almost half the national average. Gainesville's population and job growth have also exceeded state averages, and wages are rising faster than inflation. The city's affordable cost of living, which is due in part to average incomes that are lower than other metro areas, has also contributed to its economic prosperity. Gainesville's economy is mainly driven by education, healthcare, retail, along with tourism, and has several major employers, including the University of Florida, Charles Perry Partners, CP America, Santa Fe Healthcare, and the city of Gainesville. Jacksonville's economy is also growing. In fact, just last April, Jacksonville was found to have the third hottest job market in the nation. It also boasts the largest gain in corporate headquarters of any US city, according to Forbes.com. With many recent headquarter relocations from other states, more than 150 corporate, regional, and divisional headquarters now operate in the Jacksonville region, showing there's no slowing down of corporate operations demand. Jacksonville's economy is driven by banking, insurance, healthcare, and tourism. Jacksonville is also home to the third largest military installation in the United States, Naval Air Station Jacksonville, which actually employs over 23,000 people and is the city's largest employer. Other top employers include CSX Corporation, Landstar System, Southeastern Grocery, and Sally Corporation. When it comes to education, both cities have some great options. Public schools in Gainesville are operated by the Alachua County Public School System, and Guide to Greater Gainesville says, Greater Gainesville boasts public and private schools within a high-ranking and award-winning school district, meeting the needs of its diverse student population. Alachua County Public Schools have received an overall grade of an A- by niche.com, and the district is ranked the 9th best school district in Florida. You'll also find some excellent options for higher education in Gainesville, which is home to one of the largest and most prestigious public universities in the southern US, the University of Florida. Then you also have Santa Fe College, which is highly rated for its affordability and excellence. Actually, many students start at Santa Fe before transferring to the University of Florida. Public schools in Jacksonville are operated by the Duval County Public School System. This above-average school district actually got a grade of a B on niche.com and is ranked 47th among school districts in Florida. However, it ranks 3rd in the state for diversity and 26th for having the best athletes. Jacksonville also has several colleges and universities, including the nationally ranked University of North Florida, Jacksonville University, Edward Waters University, the University of Florida College of Medicine, and the Mayo Clinic College of Medicine and Science. Now that you know more about what these cities offer for education, I'll share with you what they have to do for fun and recreation. Both cities offer a large variety of many things to do for all ages. Jacksonville is a vibrant city filled with activities and attractions, from the great beaches along the East Coast. Then you've got other nearby parks like Hanna Park and Little Talbot Island. There's plenty of ways to explore the outdoors. In Jacksonville, you'll also find attractions like the Museum of Science and History, the Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens, the Riverwalk, and the Friendship Fountain. Now, Gainesville is known for its vibrant college town atmosphere, with plenty of shops and restaurants along the bustling downtown streets. Then you've also got outdoor activities like canoeing and kayaking at Paynes Prairie State Park. There's no shortage of things to do here. You'll also find a variety of festivals, world-class museums, performing arts, and live music here, as well as many art gallery, concert hall, and theaters. Gainesville is also a beautiful city with plenty of outdoor recreational opportunities. The Santa Fe River runs through Gainesville, plus there are 8 state parks in the area with more than 100 miles of trails for biking, birding, or hiking. Or you can cool off in any of the Gainesville nearby crystal clear freshwater springs. Now that you have a better feel for those two cities, you'll want to go ahead and click here and watch this video where I compare Gainesville and Ocala. Or you could watch this one where we cover the details of living in Tallahassee. And if you want to make sure you don't miss any of my newest videos, go ahead and click here to subscribe to the channel.